In Oregon, 15-year-old kids can't drive, smoke, get tattooed, donate blood, or go to tanning beds. But since January, they legally can get a sex change operation paid for by the state, without their parents' consent or knowledge. A spokeswoman for the Oregon Health Plan, the state's Medicaid program, explained that the legal age of consent for medical treatment is 15. That varies by state. But this decision was made by the Health Evidence Review Commission, appointed by the governor. With no public debate or notice, they authorized coverage of cross-sex hormone therapy, puberty-suppressing drugs, and gender-reassignment surgery for teens with gender dysphoria, formerly known as gender identity disorder. The American Psychiatric Association classifies it as a mental disorder when someone identifies himself or herself as the opposite of their birth sex. True gender dysphoria is extremely rare, affecting only 1 of every 20,000 males and 1 of every 50,000 females. A 2008 study published in the American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry journal noted that most children with gender dysphoria will not remain gender dysphoric after puberty. Because of that, Dr. Paul McHugh, former head of Johns Hopkins Psychiatry Department, said, "Oregon's policy amounts to child abuse. We have a very radical and even mutilating treatment being offered to children without any evidence that the long-term outcome of this would be good." Yet, Gene Burleton, founder of the Portland group Transactive, said that more suffering and teen suicide attempts could result from requiring parental consent because they may not be supportive. Unsupportive parents? For good reason. Lori Porter of Parents' Rights in Education said, "It is trespassing on the hearts, the minds, the bodies of our children, and for a life-altering decision like that to be done unbeknownst to a parent or guardian, it's mind-boggling." The health authority couldn't say how many have been treated under the new policy, but it's just another step toward the elite goal of androgyny. More and more decisions of unelected bureaucrats rob parents of the authority to raise and guide their children. That this was done in virtual secrecy indicates how deceptive they've become. The biblical book of Jude, chapter 1, verse 7, warned of this day. "Even as Sodom and Gomorrah, and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire." For more information, visit John's Facebook page at facebook.com/John McTurnan's Insights.